Hello, my name is Susan Enamorado. I work for IMHC, Indiana Minority Health Coalition, as a community doula. The community doula program is the only community-based doula program in Indiana. In LaPorte County, we're partnering with HealthLink to make sure that we do the best job we can to serve low-income women and families during this important time in their lives. We specifically serve Black and Brown women who qualify for Medicaid, but we do not turn away anyone who is in need of services, including people without documentation or IDs or insurance. We're not here to compete with any existing services, including other doula programs or midwives. It does not need to be the woman's first child or pregnancy to be included in our program. Our program is funded by the Indiana State Department of Health. What is a doula? A doula works to build a strong relationship with the pregnant woman. We're like a birth and pregnancy coach. We help her pay attention to the signals of her own body, to what her social and emotional needs are, and to understand her own point of view. There are many studies that show with the continuous labor support that a doula provides, your labor can be shortened, your babies are more likely to have good outcomes. You have a reduced C-section rate. You have a greater chance of having a spontaneous natural vaginal birth. There's a 10% decrease in the use of pain medications, and many more mothers, a much larger percentage of mothers express that they are satisfied with their birth experience. We talk to women who are pregnant and giving birth about what informed consent means. It means that that woman understands what the benefits, the risks, the alternatives, and how it's administered for any intervention that might be suggested in that medical environment. And also we make sure that she's paying attention to her own intuition and realizes that she's allowed to say no or not yet. There's an acronym, BRAIN, that we have for this. BRAIN, benefits, risks, alternatives, intuition, and the ability to say no or not yet. Many women don't realize that while the medical staff are trained to know what happens in majority of births, percentages of births, that certain things may happen and what to do about it, they can never feel what she feels. They cannot tell what's going on inside her body and inside her mind. Only that woman knows. So we need to be listening to that woman's voice. And the doulas are trained to recognize that all women, no matter what your color, your ethnicity, your beliefs, your financial status, your legal status, all of us are vulnerable when we're giving birth. But we all deserve to be treated with respect by anyone in the medical field. We deserve to have our voices heard and our questions and concerns answered before, during, and after birth. The cultural and social factors that affect our experiences, so what kind of families we came from, what kind of neighborhoods, what our expectations are of pregnancy and birth. Those all make a difference in how we communicate, how we see that birthing process. Doulas use a variety of techniques to help you alleviate pain without medication, to shorten the length of that labor, and to minimize whatever tension or stress you might be feeling. Doulas do not speak for the clients at any time. We might remind her of her plan that she made. We may encourage her to ask before agreeing to any suggested interventions to make sure she's asking for that BRAIN, that benefits, risks, alternatives. They might encourage her to speak up with any concerns or questions. Doulas look at the whole picture. We try to build a relationship with the client as soon as possible, as soon as she knows she's pregnant. But a client can join our program, the Community Doula Services Program, anytime during her pregnancy or even during the childbirth. They'll help her develop her birth plan. We'll help educate her about what a natural birth looks like. And what the most common interventions and common complications are. Doulas look at the client within their social context. We look at her family, her support systems. We talk about all of those things with her. The possible risk factors, including being a minority in Indiana in the United States, that there are higher risks. So we'll make suggestions for possible referrals as needed. The client, the doula's client, always has the right to say how much, help they want, what kind of help they want. So the client is always in control. In planning for the postpartum period after that baby is born, we'll help provide safe sleep education, because when things go wrong for babies, when babies die or they're born prematurely, or they die in their first year of life, the two most common reasons are premature birth and safe sleep, that they were put to sleep in a situation where they ended up suffocating. So we talk about safe sleep with all the moms, and when it's needed, we can provide a baby box or pack and play. We also advocate for skin-to-skin contact between the mother and baby right after birth. This helps the baby to regulate temperature and breathing, and it helps the mother's uterus to contract, her bleeding to stop. It helps calm down the mother and the baby. It helps build that strong emotional connection. We also advocate for breastfeeding for all babies, because breastfeeding, even if it's just for a short time, will help provide that baby with immunity against diseases, will help provide that baby with the nutrition that they need, and it helps build that bond with the mom, but it also helps prevent premature death. It helps prevent infant death. So we have incentives for participation and continuation in our programs and classes. We have free diapers and vouchers for other services as needed. How do you sign up? You go to https://communitydoulaservices.org. You click on where it says locations, and you go to the closest office location to you and fill out the information. You can sign yourself up, or your doctor or clinic can help you sign up. You can always call me with questions, 574-274-1534. The Community Doula Services includes a team. So it's not just one person, not just one doula. You have a whole team with different experiences, different levels of knowledge and different things. And so you have not just one person, but you have a whole team on your side. Every woman needs a doula, especially minority women need doulas. Call me. My name is Susan Innamorato. Thank you for listening to me. Please call if you have any questions. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.